Quick overview on what you can expect with MiTCHi Money. Our software is designed to help people manage their money, improve their financial position, but more importantly, set financial goals in conjunction with our perfect retirement blueprint that you get access to in our members area as well, and track and achieve those financial goals through the system as well. So you've got your main dashboard, which you can have a look at, and you can add as many goals as you want. You can view your goals, view your progress, update your balances, edit your goals, edit your target rates, link bank accounts to it that are linked there for you, so you can see exactly where you're at every step of the way. So your dashboard shows the next goal that you're going to be hitting, where you're at in terms of the percentage, and how you can track it through. You can also track your goals through setting your budget, which all your goals have access to every single month's budget, so that you can allocate them through into your budget to help obviously maintain and manage that much easier. Also, you can see your spending, what you're spending your money on each month. You can change your date range, your incomes, and you can also track your spending attributes, which is a little bit different and unique. Is we actually take it to a step further. We take these categories and then further break them down through our algorithm and classify it as either an essential, a lifestyle, saving, or other, such as bank fees. So for example, if you're looking at your spending for the month, you could have a look at what you've spent, the date that you spent it, what it was. So it was classified as software, which is this lifestyle purchase, and you could flag that again and then have a look at what it actually was Adobe. So you can see how this one here is specialized food retailing, and we've got it as lifestyle. Why? Because it's Dan Murphy's. So that's how deep we go into our data and make sure that you're obviously getting the right access to the information. Not only that, you can actually set and track your net worth. So you can see what assets you've currently got, what money you've got left over in your account. So this is the linked accounts that you've got, and that's surplus money. And also it removes any debts that you've got as well. So with that there, you can track it through your net worth here. You can put your bought price for stocks. It updates it to the current price, and you've got your estimated profit. And you can link these with debts as well. And you can also manage your debt very, very easily in relation to the interest rate, the next repayments, when you pay monthly, any fees as well. So it makes it easy to link it to a goal for a debt reduction strategy as well. And on top of that, you'll get access to our perfect retirement blueprint members area. So here you'll be able to see that we've got a whole members area. You'll have access to the perfect retirement blueprint, which goes into a lot of detail. We've got the one pager with our calculators. We've also got debt reduction tools on that as well. And on top of that, you get access to the index fund material. You get access to implementation checklists, so how we assess assets before we implement a perfect retirement blueprint. And you've obviously got your software access. You get online classes as well that you can book yourself into. And you get access to the 10 times money and wealth masterclass 6-week program. So that's all included in the entire software as well, because what we believe is you use your software but you educate yourself at the same time, which really improves your situation. So with the spending, you can track your real life spending, income spending, your budget, where you're at in relation to it. So where you're at right now as a surplus or a negative, where your budget will be at. You can set the budgets obviously over in your budget section, and it'll have a snapshot of where you're at, but you can also reallocate over here essentials and lifestyle. So if you think education and training is essential, you just click on it and move it over, and the system will update and reclassify it as an essential. And then further, you can further go into a lot of detail with your goals, and you can actually make it really personalized. So if I update one of them, I can do it just for this month. I can do it for this month onwards, or I can do it for all months, which includes all the previous months as well. So if I do it only for this month, that means like for next month, it's not going to show up. If I did it for all months, it would show up for everything to make it really personalized. So if you had an unexpected expense that you know of, you can budget for that. If you've got an unexpected income, a bonus, you can budget for that just for that specific month as well. And that's really important. Your goals and your debts aren't set in your budget. They've got their own separate sections. So when you set your goals, what you'll see is that it'll actually have an amount that you're starting at. So we started at 5,000 for this one. If I change it to starting at 0, it will start at 0, and then the amount that I need to save per month increases to 1830, and that automatically comes into my budget so that I'm fully aware of how much I need to save. 1830, you can see it there. So if I change any of these time frames in the goals, if I extend the time frame out, these will drop. If I bring the time frame in, these will increase. If I update the balance because I spent some of that money, it'll increase, or vice versa as well. So that's the best way that you can get out of the system. So you can go into cash flows, which we've got a whole section on cash flows, which shows you where you're spending your money. Good thing about it is you can reclassify anything. So everything is tagged as either other, income, essentials, lifestyle, or savings. You can tag it whatever you would like, and to get more information you just click on these little 3 buttons. What will happen is as well is you can see that in the transactions just for the last 30 days there's 307, and over in spending here we'll have 108 in the last 30 days. The reason is that our algorithm actually takes out a lot of this information for spending, not only the credits, but also the internal transfers. So if you have a look here, there's a $20 and a $20. So you can see our system marks it as other expense, because it's just a transfer between accounts, but it's transfer between linked accounts in our account section. So it flags as an internal transfer, so it'll remove it out of your spending. So because it's neither an expense nor it's an income, so it'll remove these out. So it's flagged as an income because it's credit, but it says an internal transfer, so it'll actually remove it out. And in your accounts, you can add as many bank accounts as you want. You can add hundreds of accounts if you want, and link them directly to your account so that you can actually track it manually, or track it automatically, or add an account to track it manually as well. And when you add debts, look, we can go into a lot of detail with your debts. Basically, you can set, let's just do a test, and we can just say it's a credit card. Let's just say it's a $15,000 credit card limit. And a current limit or current balance where we're at is at $10,000. We can save that. All right, and what we can do is basically choose the current repayments, our next repayments, monthly, fortnightly, weekly, or annually, however we pay it, and the next repayment and the fees. And we can save that, and that further gives us more information to be able to help track. We've got an entire learning center, which you can go through, and we're adding to this every single week if you need help. But the most important thing about what we do is we're just not software. So this software is set up to help obviously manage, track, achieve your financial goals. Everything's built around setting goals. And that's what we've got in our members area as well. Because what we want you to do is we want you to really achieve those things that you set out to achieve. And you've got access to not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections. And then if you're in our platinum membership, you get access to the last 3 different educational areas of the entire blueprint and the masterclass incorporated with the actual software itself as well. And that's how we differentiate ourselves, by not only providing the software, but providing the back-end tools, the education, and the increasing that level of knowledge so that you can actually implement things easier. Because a lot of people have the software and they just don't do anything with it. And that's what we do. We've got training on how you can incorporate it into your day-to-day lives.